Grand Rising Gemini. Welcome to your August messages. Also, here I want to touch on the new moon in Leo that's taking place on August 8th, along with the Lionsgate portal on 8/8. So, as you can tell, the first week of August is busy, energy flowing, manifestations, new frequencies, lots of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual psychic abilities, spirituality in general, overall opportunity to change your life. I'm also going to do 3 cards for love message, to a career message, and personal self life lesson message. Before we dive deep into these oracles and tarot, let's talk about the Lionsgate portal while I shuffle. Right, lots of new opportunities. There's a lot of frequencies. The Lionsgate portal is the spiritual sun, which is called Sirius, meets with our sun, which is in Leo. Now, the portal has been open for a little bit since July, but the big day is 8/8, which is why everyone's promoting 8/8. Powerful manifestations, right? The idea is for you not to look at things that are permanent, right? You can't get fixated on things being perfect and things being, okay, this is the way I want them to be, or people in your life to be permanent, right? The people that are in your life now very well can change within the next few weeks. Even like your mindset, who and how you think you should love, along with who and how you should forgive, right? Like what I said, like nothing's permanent. Like I'll never forgive that person, or I'll never like that type of person, right? That's very judgmental for me to say, but your mindset, just being open, nothing is permanent. Where you live is not permanent. The job that you have is not permanent. The relationship you're in is not permanent. What you're drinking right now is not permanent. Nothing is permanent. What you have in front of you is not permanent. And if you go into the rest of the month of August with that mindset, you're really allowing for new things to start. And I promise, if you're putting anything new into play, it will stick. It will stick, and you will physically see the manifestation opportunity there. Like in September, October, November, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I started this like a month ago, 2 months ago, and you'll see it actually stick, right? Ask your guys to show you what you need to release, and they'll show it to you, because there's a lot of things that should be released so that you can make space for just new things. Like when I talk about power of manifestation right now, it is extremely heightened, right? Taking a leap into like what is unknown, right? Enjoy the possibility of nothing being permanent. Like it's just a level of spirituality that you have to be at, where you're just like, I'm good. I'm vibing by myself. I'm not doing anything. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting a relationship to turn around. I'm not expecting anyone to walk through my door, and then lo and behold, everything you want comes through. That's the kind of energy that we're feeling now with 8/8. This new moon, again, you put new intentions, set new intentions. Saturn is removing any blocks and giving you what you asked for, and Jupiter is expanding you to a whole nother dimension. Like you're expanding your life. Like if you're in this bubble, Jupiter is just going to expand you, and then Saturn is going to give you what you asked for. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and pull. Here we have 3 cards for your relationship reading, 3 cards for your career and finance reading, and 3 cards for your personal self-growth. There we go. Subconsciously, Gemini, you just want to vibe and chill with friends. Subconsciously, you just want to chill and vibe and like just have a good time, enjoy the company. You're just vibing in a friendship vibe. New people, new circle, fun things. That's subconsciously at the bottom of the deck. We'll tap back into that. Let's get into this love. The camera. learning from the past. In the sense of relationships and love, you definitely have learned a lesson. You definitely have learned a lot of lessons. You might keep, looking back and thinking about what you had in the past, but you have learned so many lessons that there's the only offers, Ace of Pentacles, that you're actually allowing inward are anything that is new. You're open to new opportunities, which I have said in a daily before for Gemini. You're open to new opportunities as long as they are long-term, as long as they are long-term goals, right? You're not putting up with anything that's short-term. You're not dealing with anything that is short-term. It's long-term only, because you're no longer stuck. Nine of Wands in reverse. You're not stuck. You logically know what it is that you want, and you've learned a lot from the past. You might reminisce and think about things from the past, but you honestly know what it is that you want. These new offers that are coming in are this new offer. If there's a specific offer that comes in that seems very long term, we're talking about marriage here, right? That's how solid you are with just long-term goals. If it's not about marriage, Four of Wands, you're not about it. Knight of Swords, long-term, right? You might have concerns about the long-term goals, like what those are, right? You might just still be on that journey. Like, I'm not quite sure what my long-term goals are, Knight of Swords, but they're a little bit you're still trying to figure that out. But all you know underneath that is that they just need to be long-term only. And yeah, coming from a now you're no longer stuck, that also came with a lot of loss, came with a lot of grief. You might have lost a relationship, or becoming unstuck means that you had to let things go, and things might have left your life. You might have lost some stability of some sense, something about your foundation, maybe even some finances. But Nine of Swords in reverse, you're not stuck anymore. There's no stuck energy here, but there's a little bit of a loss. But at least you have your sanity back. At least you have your mental clarity. At least you're not stuck in something. I'd rather lose a little bit of something so that I can gain more in others. You get what I'm saying? Let me show you this. Nine of Swords in reverse with Five of Pentacles. And typically she's like in a stuck position. There's no victim here. You are not a victim, but there is some loss here. And again, that's give and take. You give a little bit. I want my sanity back, which means I might have to lose people. I might have to lose my apartment. I might have to change my job because I don't want to be a victim anymore. Dope energy to be in. Let's pull some advice here. Remember, new things only, and new things that are solid. And I do see, I actually, with the Knight of Swords, there is a potential marriage opportunity coming in pretty quickly, or pretty sharp. Could be a air sign, another fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is making their way towards you. They might come off a little aggressive at first, so keep an eye open for that. But to be honest, in this row, they're coming off as marriage material. Marriage material here. Just keep your lessons that you've learned from the past. You learn from the past, so you know what to look out for, right? Looking through a camera lens. Looking through a camera lens, focusing on what needs to be focused on, because you know what to look out for. You know where the focus point is. You are focused on new, long-term stable relationships. Let's get a major arcana here for some advice. Okay, we got two. The Magician. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. And the Empress. Oof. This is like sitting pretty energy. Like, you can manifest whatever you want as long as you feel secure. right? So make sure you feel secure. If you might have lost something there, home, apartment, person, finances, right? Just gain that stability back because you're vibing really high. Stay high vibes, and just make sure with the Magician, you want to make sure you always have all the tools you need, right? If you feel like there's a lack of something, go and find that tool, do that homework, get what it is that you need, whether it's mind, body, spirit, soul, so that you can have all your tools so that you can manifest quickly. The Magician, your magic, you can make things happen. When your mind is clear, which it is because you're not stuck anymore, right? Then you're vibing high, then you'll attract new and long-term goals only. Cute, I like that. Let's talk about your career. Swan Spirit. Lionsgate Portal 88 is also about profession. A lot of us could be changing professions in the next 3.5 years. Whatever you put in place now, if you want to change profession, this is the time to do it. Swan Spirit, time to take a deep dive. So there's something here that's asking you to go dive deeper. Number 6, if numbers resonate with you, dive deep into something that you want to change, right? Be open to things, new things coming in, because nothing's permanent, right? We're already in that vibe, right? We made it this far, nothing's permanent. I'm okay with things not being permanent for the moment, just for this window, right? What we got here, Ace of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands. Okay, there is something here victorious. Now, time to take a deep dive on something that you're not quite clear on. Ace of Swords in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. Something you're not sure on, but you should go for. 4 of Cups in reverse. Typically, this is you being stubborn. No. You're not quite clear, but you should still go for it. Because at the end of the day, you will have a celebration. There is something to celebrate here. Take a deep dive into something you're not sure about. That's the message there. Take a deep dive into something you're not quite sure about, because it will pay off in the career and finances aspect. You're not crystal clear on it, but you're willing to say yes, right? So that's something internally is telling you yes, yes. I'm not sure, but there's still something inside you that's saying go for it, and I'm telling you it's going to pay off. Another accomplishment. You have 2 4 of Wands here. In your relationships, 4 of Wands, something to look forward to. And in your career, something to look forward to. That's spectacular, to be honest. I'm using a new deck for everything so that the message comes across clear. Give me some advice here for the career and finances. Okay, maybe you don't need any advice here. Strength. See, have the courage to go for that thing that you're not quite clear on, but you know it feels good. Vulnerability. Being authentic. Be authentic. If there's something here within career and finances that's asking you to be a little more authentic, a little bit vulnerable with yourself, and maybe that's what you're like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like a good idea, but it actually feels good. Highly suggest Leo energy, Lionsgate Portal 88. Here you are. This is the time to transform your career and finances. Have the courage to make that change and take that deep dive. Deep. Self. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about lessons. From the lessons deck. Soul's journey. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do without judgment. Balance. Right, this is a lessons card. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. Balancing your life, balancing. The weight has been lifted. Wow, this is actually amazing. You are in a vibe of feeling completely balanced. There is 10 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups. Oh my God, I just realized this. And the Wheel of Fortune. Your life, there's nothing weighing you down. Nothing. There is only Cups here. Abundance, joy, family. Again, big emphasis on family here. Abundance with a brand new chapter. You're in a very high vibe. You are so balanced. You're in perfect harmony with your world without any judgment, right? This baggage that you used to carry that is no longer there. You don't hold any resentment for it. You don't hate it, them at all. You don't speak that bad of whatever this baggage that there is no more of. Person, place, thing. Because you're happy. And you're only accepting new things. New chapter. Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side here. This is actually spectacular. I need one more major arcana deck. Let's pull a advice. Ooh, Page of Cups. That's your advice card, huh? With the Chariot on the bottom, and the Fool, and the Emperor, and the Strength, and this is a lot, but like the Chariot, you're on a go, only for new things that are coming your way, because you're in control of your life, and you have courage to do whatever it is that you need to do, that you have already done the work for. You've done the work. Now go backwards. You've done all the work, and you were vulnerable and courageous, and now you're in control of all new things that are new in your life, and you are a part of your ongoing process that is always on the move, always moving forward, never looking back, never resenting whatever this hard weight was, even if that means you have to reanalyze what or how you love others. Relearning how to love yourself, maybe relearning or I don't know how to say this, refeeling how it is you want your cup to be overflowed. Let me think about this. This hasn't worked in the past, so let me think about what it is I want in love and take baby steps backwards, so you can understand what this heavy weight that's lifted now. This heavy weight that's lifted has allowed for you to get a better understanding. Probably was a lesson, which is why you had to learn. You had to learn it. Could also be a younger person coming towards you that you might have to teach them a lesson. I don't know where I just got that too. Wow, Gemini. I hope this message resonates with you. Happy August. I'll see you guys soon.